Welcome to Crafting with the Craft Lady. I will be your host, Erica, also known as the Craft Lady. Today we are at the very beginning of December, and that also means that a lot of people have probably been shopping for Christmas presents over the Black Friday weekend. And most everybody has half, or at least some of your Christmas presents already bought, or have them in mind at least. So today I'm going to show you a couple of creative ways to wrap some things, and just give you some basic tips on gift wrapping, gift bagging, different things like that. But to start off with, I'm going to start off with Christmas cards. Now Christmas cards are probably, I like to send them off at the beginning of December. One thing you could do that's unique on the envelope is this right here. This is kind of like a calligraphy type of accent. It's very easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. You can do any color. And so here, get some of this out of my way. So here I'm going to use red again. And all you're doing is making squiggles. So I'm going to make some squiggles. And you have to hold down this flap right here while you do it, or else it won't be as good looking. And just little waves, that's all it really is. Okay, now that you got your squiggles done, we're going to add those dots. And you just add them in between. Like in each little dip, you add a dot. Almost there. In my opinion, the regular size permanent markers do better on the squiggly part, and the 5-point or any type of permanent marker size will work fine for the dots. And so, there you go. You can seal it or leave it like that when you put the card in it. And there's your unique envelope for your Christmas card. Also, if you have cards that you think are kind of plain, but that's what you bought, or you bought some and you thought, oh, these would be pretty, they just weren't what you expected, then you could add glitter. Here I have a card that it was just the gray birds and the gray and red birds. Well, add glitter here on the bird's wings, the tips and the heads of them, things like that on the gray. And we add silver glitter glue, this is glitter glue. I also added underneath the words Merry Christmas, and it really spiced this card up. So there's a couple tips on Christmas cards. Also, you can put confetti, Christmas confetti in your Christmas cards too for a little added surprise. But if you use confetti, I would try to keep in mind if there are small children or pets in the home of the person you're giving it to, or if they're the type who wouldn't like confetti on their floor. But some people might like that. Next up, we're going to talk about gift bags. Some people may see this as just a blank, boring gift bag. Why would you buy that? Well, I see potential. I'm not going to anyway, you could add stickers to it. It's good to add, or if you like stickers, you could add Christmas birds, Christmas ornaments. And you just add them. You could add little embellishments like little ornaments. On the bag, if I were to do a bag with ornaments, I might would have right with a permanent marker a line from where to show where the ornament is hanging down on the gift bag. So you could spice it up like that. You could also add some ribbons. So I'll go green, since there's a little green in there, the birds' greenery. So everyone would cooperate. And here's my scissors. And this is curling ribbon. And so you could add a little ribbon to it, spice it up. I'll tie a bow in it. Make it a little small. And how you curl ribbon is actually you take, and I'm going to curl this right now so it has a little flare. How you curl ribbon is you take the non-shiny side, and you put your scissors on it, and you hold your thumb like that. Just make sure, be careful of where your hands are, the scissors are, so you don't cut yourself. But you take and put your thumb over the ribbon, which is over the scissors, and you hold the other piece right here, and then you keep holding this while you pull this out. And there's your ribbon. Now this, I don't like how it turned out down here, so I'm just going to do it one more time down there. And it fixes it. If it doesn't turn out how you want it the first time, you can always keep doing it, and eventually it'll turn out how you want it. And you could add more than one, but there's an idea. You could hang a gift tag on it. Or you could hang some kind of something in a Christmas shape and cut it out and put it on there, or even cut it out of felt, have a little felt hang there. Anyway, so that is how you can jazz up a gift bag, and how you can make your own unique creation of a gift bag. Also, now when it comes to gift bags, here's a few things that if you wrap them in just plain wrapping paper, they're kind of obvious depending on how they're packaged that they are what they are. And so they're not, the people who are the people you're giving these gifts to might not be as surprised as you would like. So if you're wrapping, if you bought someone some basketballs or footballs, or if you gave someone books or shirts or most any type of clothing, CDs, DVDs, calendars, things like that, if you don't, I would advise you to put them in a gift bag, because if you wrap them, they're going to be, like I said, kind of obvious. And also another idea, if you have a gift bag with several things in it, and you have something that's in it that's special, or it's more expensive, or you don't want them to forget about it, in other words, or you don't want it to get lost in the other stuff that's in the gift bag, you could actually take and it might be good to wrap that and still put it in the gift bag, but wrap it, and so it'll stand out. And if you have a gift card, you put it in a gift bag, put it in a box or gift card holder, and that will also help it stand out, because you don't want to forget about that. Okay. Next up, tissue paper. Now, this is great for jars, dishcloths, goodie bags, different things like that. You could take a goodie bag after it's made and wrap it in tissue paper. It'd be a little more of a surprise what's in it, because I can't see it right away. I want to show you how you do a jar. Now, this is a very small jar, but just to give you the point, to make the point, I'll show you how you can really wrap it in tissue paper. It's really cute, too. I should only need half of this because it's small, but normally you might need a whole sheet or more than, or 2 whole sheets. Anyway, so get the ribbon ready. So you just take your tissue, you put your jar on tissue paper. So like if you got somebody jelly or preserves or something like that for Christmas, this would be a really cute way to wrap it. So you just take and you pull all the tissue paper up, and you bunch it together at the top. I like to add a little tape to make sure it's secured in case for some reason the ribbon fell off or something like that. And you can even put them in gift bags like this too. And so, to make it really stand out, I'm going to add some curly ribbon. And I'm not going to curl it this time, but you saw before how I curled it. And so there is a really cute way to wrap a jar of some sort. Also, I said dishcloths. What I mean by that is you can make it look like a candy roll. You can take most any type of gift that's in a cylinder or square or rectangular shape, and you can make it look like a piece of candy by wrapping it with wrap or tissue paper. I'll show you tissue paper. First, you take your dishcloth, you roll it up. Now we're going to stick it on a piece of tissue paper. I think I just used one sheet. And you take and you put it on the end. Hold on 1 second. Let me just. Gonna need that soon. Okay, you stick it on the end of your tissue paper and you just roll it up. And you're going to tape it right here like you would a regular gift. And now we're going to take our ribbon. Ribbon is very useful in gift wrapping. You need 2 pieces. And again, like I said, I prefer to use a little tape on these things. You just bunch it up right there on the end. Feel where the end of your gift is. And you bunch it up. And I'm going to put a little tape on it. And then I'm going to find the other end. It's right here. You might need to trim them if you need to, or if you don't care about it being uneven. Or if you happen to do it where they're just right. Okay, so now I'm going to take the ribbon. And just tie it on there. And you can curl it too. So here's another one. And voila! It looks like a candy. A big piece of candy at that. But that's a neat way to wrap something. Also, how I did this, you can put a goodie bag and wrap it like this too. Now, wrapping paper, there's several options with this. You can use craft paper, which is this sort of material, only thinner because it's wrapped. And you can always decorate that and jazz it up and make it your own unique creation. Or, if you have a comedian in your life, this is my mom's idea, you could actually take and wrap their gift in comic strips from the Sunday newspaper. I don't know if you want to do that for their birthday, or for Christmas. You might want to do it for their birthday, but that's just a wrapping idea. So right now I'm going to give you some few pointers on wrapping gifts. And so here is just a box, a plastic box I have. F is for front, B is for back. And you'll see why I did that in a second. So I have my wrap here. Now, a lot of times, sometimes when people wrap things, they will, and I used to do this myself, they'll put the front of the gift facing them. And then they'll wrap it. And then when the person opens it, the back will be the first thing they see, because if they open it from the top, and if the top thing's what they see first, they'll see the back of it. So instead of putting the front facing you, put the front away from you. So you're seeing the back. Make it where you see the back. And that way, when the person you are giving it to opens it, they will see the front of whatever it is you're giving them. And so, I'm just going to put this around the gift, make sure it's snug. I'm going to put a piece of tape here and here. I like to make sure that they're secure. Now, excuse me. There we go. Now, it'll be alright, I'll get it later. There are 2 ways that I know of anyway, there's probably more than that, to wrap the ends here. For starters, it might be helpful to trim them. 2. Yeah. It's a lot of times. It's a lot more than you need. Okay. Now, one of the first ways to do it is you take the sides here and you push them in, and you push the so you push the sides in, you push the, what to you is the top at that time, down, and then the bottom comes up. So sides in, top down, bottom comes up. And so there is one way to do it. Another way to do it is to make it look square. And how you make it look square is you push the bottom, instead of the sides first, you push the top down, and then you push the sides in, and you just push the top up. So top down, sides in, top up. And depending on what you've got, one is prettier for another, for some things, and another's prettier for some other things. So, there's 2 ways of wrapping your gift on the ends. And so now you have the front up here because you were smart, right? No, because you wrapped it that way. So this, we can jazz it up a little more. So we can add some ribbon. Now I'll show you how I do curling ribbon on a package. It's good to kind of guesstimate how much you're going to need. Which I probably want more. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so you have your curling ribbon. You take and you put your package face down, and you put your curling ribbon underneath it. Try to even it up as much as possible, and you do like the start of a knot. You just tie it like that, but you don't actually tie it tight. And then you take and go from horizontal to vertical with both hands, and you turn it back to the way it was. Now we're going to tie it for real. You don't even have to tie it in a bow, you could tie it in a knot. I'm going to tie it in a bow. And again, you can curl these. And if you want to put a little tape, let's see. Put a little tape, on this. It wouldn't hurt to make sure it's secure. Or do it before you tie the bow. Or tie a knot, put tape on it, and then tie the bow the rest of the way. Okay, so there's how you can do that. You could also add some more ribbon and make it a fuller bow. So I'll just use green again. And you just put it underneath everything, and this will also make it more secured on here. Again, try to even it up, and I am going to tie another bow. And there is a fuller bow. That didn't turn out right. I'll fix that. The curling ribbon with some extra. Okay. See, and that adds a little more flair. You can also tie a gift tag, to this bow. And you can also, that's an advantage of using curling ribbon. And you can also tie some kind of cutout shape in there too. And you can also use these bows. You can use multiple of these bows. if you wanted to, or just one. And it's a cute idea if you're using these to put the gift tag right by it, and it makes it look like it's attached. And now I'm going to tell you just a couple more things. Okay. I'm going to tell you some fancy stuff you can do to add a little bit more pizzazz to your gifts. Now, these are candy canes, and if you want to, there's something I'm going to show you with candy canes, but if you want to give somebody candy canes and you don't want them to be broken, here, you can always pull it out. But here's a better way to do it. Make sure you're over a surface that can catch them, though. So you just take the sides of the box and you just pull it out. And then, there's your candy canes. Easier to get to without breaking them accidentally. So I want to show you something with candy canes and ribbon. So you can try to get some that match. Okay, try to get some that are approximately the same right in here. Right in this area. Same length. And so we're going to make a heart out of them. This is really cute for a couple, or what you put on something like a gift bag or on a gift or something like that. So basically all you do is you put them together. I'm going to put them together on the table, and you just tape them together. So I'll put my tape there. So I'm just going to secure it, make sure it's there. And I'm going to do it on the bottom too. The top doesn't matter if it looks better if they're matched for the most part, but the main thing is the bottom needs to match lengthwise. Okay, you can do that, or you can even add a little more pizzazz to that. You could take your ribbon again, and I'm going to put it right here, right under that. I'm going to put it where they're combined at the top, and I'm going to just tie it on. And I think I'll tie a knot to make sure it stays on there and it's good and tight, and then I'll tie a bow. Okay, now I've got the knot tied. Let's do a bow. Again, I'm going to curl it. And then the curl didn't turn out exactly how I hoped, but that is a cute way to give a gift, or put something, or spice up a gift that you've wrapped. And also, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thanks for watching. Please like and comment. And I hope you enjoy your gift wrapping and your gift shopping. And don't forget to check out the Crafting with the Craft Lady Facebook page for updates on upcoming episodes. Also, don't forget, if you like what you've seen, click on the CCL, which stands for Crafting with the Craft Lady, watermark / logo at the top right hand corner of this video to go to my channel, where you can subscribe to get a new episode each week. And you can also go to my channel, Crafting with the Craft Lady, on YouTube to get a new episode each week. See you next week.